know, in really serious psychiatric wards. You know, the really serious, like Rampton, those guys. That's a tough job, dealing with the real psycho killers and just taking them like some trifle, thinking, I hope they like it.
What have the nation been talking about this week?
Well, knowing this nation that we live in, they'll be talking about the fact that it's been hotter than it's normally expected to be at this time of year. It's not meant to be hot at the end of September, the beginning of October.
But it has been.
But it has been, and it's literally made the tabloids blow a gasket. They go, blimey, it's so hot! What's going on? It's like Day of the Triffids or something's happening. It was very hot, though, wasn't it? I mean, there's no point beating about the bush. I was out there. You can't argue with anyone. And they say it wasn't that hot. You go, bloody was. It was so hot, they were resuscitating the donkeys they'd shot at the end of the summer season. We shot them too early. We should have waited a couple of weeks. The old people, though, they suffer in the heat, don't they? There's the old people, but also they suffer in the cold. They need to invent a jab for weather, don't they? They just inject them with some light drizzle. They're just right,
teetering.
Somewhere in the middle. They're not suffering too much.
The tigers in the Isle of Wight Zoo, I was reading, they felt sorry for them, so they gave them ice creams. Because
I read this, yeah.
Tigers wouldn't be used to warm weather at all. They're oh, this is so hot. Grr. Not like India, where I was snatched from as a child. There probably is that they were freezing. They probably should have given them cuppa soups, and
I always love it when it's really sunny like this, because nothing can seem to bring English people inside when it's sunny. Like last year, there was a sort of a same kind of thing, an unseasonably warm period of time, and loads of people went to my local park, and in the middle of the day, someone got shot. And so, like, the police came, the guy was airlifted to hospital, and it was all, like, cordoned off, and you'd think that would kind of end people's day, but no. Loads of people stayed. It was like they'd weighed up the options of, like, well, there is a murderous gun-toting gang on the loose, but on the other hand, I don't know when these bad boy flip-flops are going to get another airing. I'll take the risk.
John, Ellie and Rick, pick a question.
Well, it looks like you've snuck into my bathroom and got a picture of me in front of the mirror again.
Is that you with the spoon?
Big man with the biceps.
OK, 55% of men think the most macho profession is what?
Probably being on a panel on a show, innit?
Have you had a proper macho job?
I was a chef. Is that manly?
A chef is quite manly these days because of people like Gordon Ramsay.
I was very much the precursor to Gordon Ramsay. Sort of a northern... like with a pinch of George Formby. Still like, hey, that f***ing fish. When I'm cleaning saucepans.
I look at those guys, you know, in really serious psychiatric wards. You know, the really serious, like Rampton, those guys. That's a tough job, dealing with the real psycho killers and just taking them like some trifle, thinking, I hope they like it. They could take my eyes out if they don't. That's a tough job.
Yeah. Craig, what do you think the most macho job is? What's the most macho job
any of the
you've ever
village
had?
people. Builders, mechanics, policemen, you know.
Are we saying the most macho job or just what you like?
I'm just demonstrating a macho sort of environment and job.
Macho. I like the way you said macho.
I like the way you use your shoulders.
I don't take much encouragement, I think...
I know.
Macho. What's the most macho job?
I reckon it... you know what I think's a real macho job?
Go on.
Is in the delicatessens, the people who put the ham on the meat slicer. Because that thing's really sharp.
Oh, yeah.
It's quite dangerous. They go, "Argh," like that. And it's sort of risky. They're risking their life. But also, they're producing ham. So it's dangerous and exciting, but also, you get a lovely ham as well.
I think that's why they get all the poontang. Yeah, I think that's...
I think the most macho job is shark dentist. I'm flossing the shark.
I want to see how long does this mime go on? And rinse. Nice piece of shark dentistry. OK, so most macho profession, what do you think, Rick? You used to be a male model. That's pretty macho.
Well, I mean, I'd say no.
What's the weirdest thing you had to dress up as, you know, being a male model? You were kind of a fashion model.
It's not really something I had to dress up as. I had to model crotch-enhancing jeans.
And may I say, I'm glad you kept it.
And I didn't have them on the shoot, so in the end I wore my jeans, and then a gentleman stuffed a sock that he sort of moulded into a large kind of sausage that snaked down my leg. And then my mum and dad saw it in a magazine.
What were they doing reading that kind of magazine?
I was a mobile floor cleaner in a German sausage cannery.
Show off.
It's genuinely true. And
Sorry, give us that again. You were a...
mobile floor cleaner in a German sausage cannery. The jars would come along the conveyor belt. Sometimes on the corners they'd fall off and smash. And Herr Willy was the foreman, and he had a yellow whistle, and he'd blow the whistle. And I had a hard hat and a red buggy with a suction pump, and I'd have to drive to the site of the sausage catastrophe, and then reverse backwards and forwards over the sausages till I'd suck them all up into my undercarriage, and then return back to base again. Honk honk.
Is this a job you had or a game on the iPhone? It sounds like the new Angry Birds.
It's got to be like in the armed services. Is it like soldier or something?
Absolutely right. Right answer. Yes, 55% of men think the most macho profession is being in the army. If hundreds of muscular men parading up and down with cropped hair in matching outfits isn't masculine, I don't know what is.